Yes! Go on, lads and lasses. It is finally done. Newcastle United are finally champions. Man, it feels so good to say that. Newcastle United are finally champions. Just saying it sounds weird to me as a Newcastle United fan, growing up over these years, you know, since the 90s when I was born, supporting Newcastle United through thick and thin. And to say that Newcastle United are champions is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I never thought, you know, that I'd see this moment. When you look at what we've been through as a club, the highs were amazing. The lows were absolutely horrible. But tonight is all about the highs. Tonight is about Newcastle United finally walking them steps at Wembley up to the Royal area, picking up that beautiful, beautiful League Cup trophy and hoisting it above the crowd inside a packed Wembley tonight. And every single one of them lads deserve the absolute respect given to them by us. They worked their asses off in that game tonight. They were absolutely amazing. They left it all out there on the pitch as we all asked them to do. Eddie did everything he could. He pushed the team as hard as he could. The team pushed themselves as hard as they could. And we came out on top in that game, the rightful winners. Looking at the stats of the game, Liverpool were not there. You know, Liverpool just did not do what they wanted to do. They couldn't do what they wanted to do. And we have finally ended what feels like a curse over this team. We have finally won our first cup in 70 years, our first major domestic trophy since 1955. Just saying it sounds absolutely mental, but literally we've won our first major domestic trophy since 1955, our first piece of silverware since 1969. You know, it's just mad saying it. It really does feel absolutely mad saying it. And I can't express at the moment. I don't think I've got the vocabulary to express what I am feeling right now. You know, the amount of love, passion, respect that I've got for them lads that pulled on a black and white shirt today, and all of the lads that's been and gone, you know, the players that are no longer with we, that were on this journey from, you know, all them 70 years ago, you know, from 1956, 1969, you know, all them lads from 69 onwards, what have you, you know, that were here for Newcastle United and giving everything they could to get Newcastle that trophy. And I mean, I can't express in the words how excited I am that we've finally done it. You know, we've finally got that trophy. It just feels so good to be saying that Newcastle United are champions. We just deserved it so much. We've worked so hard to get here. Eddie's worked so hard to get the lads here. All the previous managers have worked so hard to get the lads to this point where, you know, we finally have, you know, the trophy. It's just absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing to just finally say, you know, that Newcastle United are champions. We are finally able to say we are champions. You know, a team and a support like us can finally claim our birthright, what is, you know, our birthright. And it might sound plastic to some people, that, but at the end of the day, us Newcastle United fans, best fan base in the world, proved it last night at Covent Garden with the way the fans were supporting the team, and we do this every single time. We never travel quietly. We never travel quietly. We are the noisiest fan base in the world. We are the most passionate, most driven fan base in the world, and we have finally claimed our birthright. We have finally, been at that moment where, the dog finally catches the bone. And I don't know what's beyond this. I really don't, because we've never been here before, but I can't wait to see it. I really, really can't wait to see what comes next after this. But we enjoy this. We celebrate this. We celebrate this for as long as we possibly can until the next one comes, because we fully deserve this. We fully, fully deserve this. And for to see, Big Dan Burn being the person that opened the scoring as well. I mean, wow. You couldn't write it. You really couldn't write it. It's just absolute Royal Rovers fantasy stuff. Local lad working his ass off, finally gets his chance to play for Newcastle United when he never thought he could. He gets himself a call up before we even go into the final, and then here he is, bang, back at the post, heading in, and putting Newcastle 1-0 up in the League Cup final. I mean, absolutely amazing. And then Isak, getting in there as well, banging in the goal, and then a consolation goal towards the end of the game, for Liverpool with Federico Chais. I thought maybe, Isak should have had a second goal in the game as well, but let's not talk about that. At the end of the day, that's negative stuff to talk about. What we really need to talk about is the fact that we've finally fucking won a trophy. After all them years, we've waited, we've finally done it, and now we can say, like our fellow Geordies beforehand, from 1969 and backwards, we have witnessed Newcastle United win a trophy. So it's just absolutely amazing to see. It really, really is. Let's look at a few of your comments before, of course, I end off the stream. And hopefully wherever you are, you're enjoying it. Kate, mate, what a win. All us Geordies can be proud after 70 years. Well said, mate. Well said. We can definitely be proud after 70 years to be lifting the trophy. We worked hard for it. We've earned this place, and we are finally able to say we are champions. It's just absolutely amazing. Jessica, the mods as well, fantastic job on the channel. Always brilliant modding the channel. When I do go live, I know I don't like go live much, but when I do go live, always fantastic moderating the channel. So thank you for that, Jessica. We are the champions, she says. Still can't believe we won. Liverpool, exactly. If all teams to win it against Liverpool as well. Yep, definitely. Kevin there coming in with hello, Carl was crying when we lifted the trophy. Same here, mate. I don't think there was a dry eye in Newcastle tonight or anywhere in the world for Newcastle United supporters. I really don't. Everybody, shed a tear when we finally heard that final whistle and we finally got to lift that trophy. And seeing Bruno as well. Bruno, he felt it like all of us. He felt that emotion, and he was off immediately crying. Hi, Philip, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying this victory as well. Kevin again. I think Hull is struggling to keep it together. I really am. I really am, mate. I'm trying my best. I really am. For all the hurt that is in the past, we're finally champions. Definitely. Absolutely buzzing with that win performance. Just so amazing to see us finally win a major trophy after 70 years. Definitely, Phil, mate. Definitely. So amazing to finally see it. I just can't believe, we're getting this chance to be able to finally say, we are champions. And it just sounds crazy. And I know I keep saying it, but it's just sounds so crazy that we can't say that word, after so many years and what we've been through. It just sounds so amazing to say that word. And there's more to come. This isn't the last. There will be more to come, and we'll enjoy them just as much as we did this one. Hi, Luca, mate. Hope you're well. thanks as well for the win today. You guys getting a good result over Chelsea. That'll help us in the league as well for a push for that Champions League place, because that's the next target now that we've got the cup, is to get that Champions League place. So I hope you're doing well, Luca, mate. I hope you enjoyed the win as well today, mate, for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the match as well if you did watch it. For us, 2025 League Cup, the major trophy I've seen us win in my time supporting the team since 95-96 season. Exactly, I've been supporting Newcastle United for a very long time as well, mate. From, like I say, 1990 when I was born, right the way through. So I'm in the same class as you. This is the first time I've ever seen Newcastle United lift the trophy. It's the first time brother's ever seen Newcastle lift the trophy as well. And my dad's seen, of course, two, being that my dad was born in 57. So my dad has seen Newcastle, of course, lift two trophies. But it just feels so amazing to see, Newcastle lift it and see that black and white ribbons on the trophy as well. Just absolutely amazing. I can't put it into words. I really can't. I just don't have the vocabulary at the minute to be able to put it into words. It's how amazing it feels to say that we're champions. Really do. See a few more comments here. I think I saw you on MMO. Yeah. Dan Burn, class opening goal, man of the match, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, you even got the man of the match as well. Well deserved as well, because Dan Burn was fucking brilliant. That is why Tuchel has called him up to the squad, and I think everybody after they've seen that will know exactly why Tuchel called him up to the squad as well, because that was just absolutely fucking class by Dan Burn tonight. He was absolutely amazing. And everybody was in a black and white shirt. They all put in their efforts. They all played their hearts out. Even, seeing Murphy at one point looking like C3PO when he had to come off the pitch. He put that much effort into it. Poor lad. I hope he, rests up well, because we do have a 2-week break now. So gives the lads at least a bit of a chance to rest up for when we come back for Premier League football. But it's going to be amazing time now for them to be able to celebrate as well. Moving on forward. Phil as well again, every single Newcastle player on that pitch today was top class, absolute heroes, definitely 100% agree. Kevin as well, Neville said that stadium was shaking when Dan Burn scored. I can't believe it. I really can believe it, because you could sense the atmosphere, you could feel the emotion coming through, and I was just sitting watching it at home with me dad and my brother, and you could just feel the atmosphere coming through from Wembley. So I can't imagine what it must have been like being inside the stadium. The only time I've ever felt stuff as much as this was when it was Champions League night back in 2002, when we played against Juve. That was just absolutely freaking amazing. But this tonight is just absolutely out of this world. I can't imagine, what people, Newcastle fans, are feeling like that are there, with fellow Geordies that are there. Everybody, who has just travelled long and hard and far and wide to be there, even if they didn't have a ticket, just to feel that emotion. I hope you all stay safe tonight, enjoy it, have a fantastic night, and, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful moment. Looking at some more comments as well, and then I will end it off with, of course, a goodbye message to you all. We are in Europe anyway now. Can we upgrade it from Conference to Europa League, or even from Conference to Champions League? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If we can push on now, we'll have a chance of getting Champions League. But at the moment, we are in Europe. We are in the Conference League at the moment because we've won this trophy. So we do have a guaranteed spot in Europe. But let's see if we can upgrade that to the Europa League or the Champions League. Champions League would be the preference. But if we can't get it, then, I'll happily take Europa League or Conference League. At the end of the day, Europe's Europe. It gets with more money in the coffers, and it helps with a push forward going on as well. And we've got a massive summer coming up with transfers as well. Kevin, again, of course, you could argue that the last trophy we won before today was when we won the championship. Yeah, but that doesn't really count, to be honest, mate, because we shouldn't have been there. I've said that so many times on the channel before, you know, Kevin, mate. We should never ever been there, so I never ever count that, to be honest, and it's not a major honour either. So at the end of the day, this is the trophy for us. You know, this is the one for me. I'm sure other Newcastle fans feel the same as well. And yeah, exactly. Glad the international break is here. We definitely need it. You can see with how the players were at the end of the match there. Yes, Phil, mate, we truly battered Liverpool. And what a period that was for Newcastle in 2002, 2003, beating Juve, Feyenoord and Kiev. Yeah, it was brilliant. Great times. And I was at a few of them games, like I say, the Juve one, and so on. And I absolutely remember them times for the rest of my life, you know. And this will be another moment in history that I will remember for the rest of my days as a Newcastle United fan, and even in the afterlife, you know, when I'm still supporting the tune forward as well. Phil, as well, that was Newcastle performance today, topped off other class performances such as PSG last season, 3-2 against Barcelona in 97, Feyenoord 3-2 2002, and Man United 5-0 in 96. Yeah, topped off the performance absolutely brilliantly. And Jessica saying agreed, of course. Kevin coming in again with another comment. Shearer putting Newcastle in the lead twice at Inter Milan too. Yeah, definitely great memories. So I want to end it off there, lads, lasses. Thank you for tuning in to the channel, showing your support. Please hit that like, as it does help to massively support the channel moving forward. It's completely free as well. If you want to support the channel by hitting that subscribe as well, it would be absolutely amazing. If you haven't done it already, please share the videos as well if you can, because that, again, is completely free and it massively helps to support the channel going forward. And as well, if you do want to support the channel by financial means, there's always the super thanks buttons down below. Any donations are welcome, and none of them, of course, are taken for granted. But I want to say good night, you all, wherever you are in the world. If you're a Newcastle United fan, enjoy it. Drink as much as you can drink. And I'll see you all for the next video on the channel. And to any Liverpool fans that are watching, commiserations and good luck with the league. I hope you win the league title. Until next time, I'll see you all later. And however, lads.